What's up, everybody? Y'all know I start the halftime show about the 2-minute warning, and we're just about there right now. So we are going to go ahead and watch the end of this half together. In fact, I will go ahead and put up the game stats. Trying to find the Gamecast. There we go. So far, the game has been kind of pretty good. Other than the Bosa getting caught going with the offsides, they stopped that play, and we're probably in a good field position, and we'll keep going on that. So also, if you guys, for those that are watching that don't know, I am on a stream, so I'm going to be behind, I should say. No matter what, I'm always going to be behind the actual game itself. So no spoilers. Right now, I think for me, they are just getting to the 2-minute warning. I was setting everything up, so I might have missed something there for a second. Take a look at something. What are team stats? Jesus, Jimmy's QB rating right now is 135. I think what? Let's see. QB. Hey, new subscriber, not who. ELS Train Tuber 501. Hey, how's it going, brother? As you're a new subscriber, thank you for being here. Oh, shoots. I gotta turn this. Go away. Oh, don't play that because you're gonna get me banned. All right, let's go back to the game cast. Look, all right, the game is now just coming back from commercial on my end. Yeah, so it's another high ball. Come on, Jimmy, bring that down. Oh, somebody's down. Simmons. I didn't see exactly how he got hurt. Maybe he just tweaked off his neck, maybe, because it didn't look like there was anything terribly bad. Maybe a shoulder. I'm thinking maybe a shoulder or maybe a whiplash type thing. I can't tell because the contact didn't look terrible. And we're going to another commercial. Maybe. Oh, okay. So what do you guys got for the game so far? Like I said, I think Jimmy's playing his ass off, minus some of these high balls. He's thrown quite a bit of high balls, but Jimmy's always done that. He throws them high. And I don't know if that's a release issue or if that's just where he constantly thinks that everybody's going to catch the ball. But, man, he does throw some medicine balls every once in a while. So, but, yeah. The way Jimmy's playing this year, everybody seems to be okay with it. I know a lot of people are bitching and moaning and Jimmy can't do this and that. Look, Jimmy's doing what Jimmy does. Jimmy is not going to be an elite quarterback. What Jimmy is a damn good game manager. And that's not necessarily an insult towards Jimmy. That's just who he is. And I don't understand why everybody gets so upset with that. It's not the end of the world to be, an elite game manager, if anything. Yeah, still not sure how that guy got hurt. Jimmy and shotgun. Good catch by McCaffrey for the first. What is Buddha bitching about? Buddha's over there bitching about something, but I'm not quite sure. Excuse me. Oh, now I got another guy with the Cardinals going down. I mean, I'll take a win over anything, but I don't want people getting hurt. And if you're one of those people that want people hurt and cheer for it, fuck off. Even with a field goal and coming out and getting the ball the second half is preferable. Obviously, you want the touchdown, but come on, let's get this. Debo with another screen. I got about 4.5 on that one. Yeah, I know that the tracker's ahead, so I'm trying not to pay attention to it that much. More than likely, everybody else is already at halftime. Jimmy going to the end zone. Looks like I got tipped at the last second going to Jennings. So we got 3rd and 6 with about 50 seconds left. Are they doing the hey, hey, goodbye chant? I'm not understanding that one. At least that's what it sounds like. It could be something else in Spanish that I'm just completely missing, but at least to me it sounded like they're doing hey, hey, goodbye. All right, come on. Missed it on Debo. At least we'll get the field goal. All right, there we go. We've got that field goal. So the Niners are going to be up 17-10. Ooh, my thing just bounced back like 5 minutes, and there goes my stream. So more than likely, we're at halftime, and I don't even know it. All right, let me start this over again. All right, I don't know what is with this stream. It's getting terrible, so I got to switch over to another one. Obviously, with the tracker, the Cardinals have the ball, timeout. Looks like they are on about the 35-yard line their side. I just need to find a new stream, apparently. I don't know when halftime is. Some of the bad things about living out of market and not having cable. You gotta do everything through streams and stuff like that. So let me open up something real quick. Oop. Sorry, but you guys can't see that. Where is that? You guys can't see that one because I'm not trying to get banned. All right, got the game back up. Ooh, nice sack by Bosa. All right, and it looks like that's going to end the second half with the Bosa sack. That is a great way to end the second half, or excuse me, the first half, going into halftime. So right now, all right, let's get this going. Good job. It is going to be 17-10 halftime. 49ers leading. They will be getting the ball back. So I'm going to hit the button that shows the lovely intro, and I will be right back as soon as I can find it. Somewhere in here. All right, be right back. All right, welcome everybody to the Niner Faithful Radio Halftime Show. I am Jason. How's everybody doing? Thank you for showing up. For those of you who are here, the Cardinals, or the Niners taking on the Cardinals down there in Mexico City. And by the way, if you are down there or know people who are down there, good damn job, because it's like 95% Niner fans in that stadium. It is amazing to hear and amazing to see. That's definitely a trip I wish I could have made, because it just looks like there is just an amazing time going on down there. So good job to everybody's there. They are leading right now 17-10, as I'd said, going into the half, and we are getting the ball back to start the second half. So let's just keep that going. So far, it's looked, I don't want to call it mediocre, but maybe according to plan. The defense has been playing amazing outside of the one take away the Bosa offsides and that long gain that they got on that one. This defense has been playing pretty damn good, because they've got, let's see. Let's go team stats real quick. Total yards. They've got 185 to our 186, and like 50 of those yards that they got on that was on that one play. That there's a couple of missed tackles, and honestly, Hufanga made the touchdown saving tackle on that one, or else he would have scored. But there's 50 of it, so we'd be leading that stat probably about 130 to 186. So we're still definitely winning on that one. Let's go back to the box score. We'll start with Jimmy. Jimmy is playing pretty damn good right now. 14-21. 153 yards, 2 touchdowns. Yeah, the average is low at 7.3, but that's what it is. We want our playmakers to have the ball, and then have the Yak brothers make those plays after the ball. So again, I've already seen people on other social media sites bitching and moaning about how he's playing and everything like that. Will you be playing the halftime show audio? No, I can't, because if you do stuff like that, you get copy striked. You get so many of those, you get kicked off. So we can't do that, unfortunately. Even though this keeps playing on mine, I got to keep turning it off. So yeah, sorry about that, Austin. We can't. You just get in trouble. There's a few people who are allowed to do that, but you have to have special permission. There's a whole thing with Twitch and everything like that, and we are not part of that program. All right, so let's see. Where are you watching the halftime show? I'm not watching the halftime show. I am watching it on a stream, so I don't have anything. I'm not local. I don't have cable or anything like that, so I'm watching streams. So, oh my God, if this doesn't stop, this is getting annoying. Why does this even keep going? I have no idea why. But yeah, so Jimmy playing good. Jimmy is playing exactly how we want. Really hasn't made any mistakes. The only issue I have with Jimmy is he has thrown a few of those high medicine balls that tend to get people hurt. But for the most part, he's playing pretty damn good. Haven't done much in the rushing game. We have 20 or 33 yards. and one of them came from like a 20 yards on with McCaffrey. So we're not really getting much done on the ground. Kind of surprised that Mitchell only got like 2 plays the entire half. I was a little surprised at that. I figured we would be getting a little bit more. They do have the Cardinals, for all their as bad as they are this year, they actually have a decent running game, or excuse me, run defense. So it's not, it's not too bad. Let's see. Catching, we got George with 3 for 52, Christian with 5 for 48, Debo with 5 for 46. Ayuk's got the 1 for 7, but obviously the 1 was the touchdown. And then Juwan has been targeted twice. One was the trip. I know that everybody was calling for PI. That wasn't PI. They just got their feet tangled. And then the one that was kind of thrown in the end zone that he really didn't have a chance of catching. Defense, Travarius Ward is playing his ass off. He's doing an excellent job in run support. Same thing with Ufaga. Another good game coming out of him. Dre Greenlaw's also in there with 7 tackles. And Travarius Ward has 6 solo tackles. You don't see cornerbacks out there with too many solo tackles for a game. Diamador also playing. I think Diamador is definitely having a better game than he had the last couple weeks with Mosley being out. Deshaun Gibson's out there. Drake, our defensive line. I know we give a lot of credit to the guys on the outside, who are rushing. Bosa, Ebukam, Omenahue, any of those guys on the outside, they get a lot of the accolades. But right now, our interior linemen are playing their butts off right now. They're getting good pressure up the middle. Vinny, no, I am not showing the halftime show. That is copyright issues, and I'm trying not to get banned on there. I'm actually watching it off a stream right now, and it's probably ahead. They might even be done with halftime already with how with my streams are. So, sorry, unfortunately, I cannot play the halftime show or the actual game itself just because of copyright rules. Because the NFL does not play with stuff like that for the most part. Well, you can do it on other sites because that's how I'm watching it. But doing it on streaming it on like YouTube, Twitch, or anything like that, you'll get busted pretty quickly for that. So yeah, the defense has played pretty damn good right now. What's his name? D-Hop, obviously, he's one of the best receivers in the game. You can only stop D-Hop so much for the most part. He's been held in check for the most part. There's some plays, certain wide receivers and certain players, they're just going to make. Again, he's a freak athlete, god-awful, or I shouldn't say god-awful, he's actually really good, damn good wide receiver. So, he's going to make plays. He's one of those players that at some point you're just containing them for the most part. But yeah, defense has played well. Special teams has been okay. Haven't had a whole lot with special teams. They had the one really good punt, or actually there was 2 really good punts. One where Morris slid into the end zone, and the next one where he actually got it to where we stopped him, or we got them down inside the 5-yard line. So, all right. I guess everybody, I'm not sure who this guy is at halftime, but it looks like to be some Mexican guy, cowboy. I'll turn on the music. No idea, but apparently everybody's asking about it. So if anybody knows who it is, let me know, because I've got quite a few people in here asking who he is, and I have no idea, obviously. For the second half, like I said, we've said before, we are going to be starting off the second half with the ball. I would like to see us get another one of those long drives. We haven't had one of those really long, 10, 12-minute grind the clock off kind of play, because I think if either team can get one of those type of drives going, it's going to go a long way. Defense. Where are the defense out? I'm big on running the ball and everything like that. So let's get a long drive out there to get that going. Offense, offense just maybe get a little bit more Elijah in there. Like I said, I'm not quite sure why we're going so heavy with Christian McCarthy, which I've got no idea. I just feel that more Mitchell's got a little bit more of the power back in him. Let's see if we can get that defensive line a little bit worn down, everything like that for that. And defense needs to just do what they keep doing. Like I said, the interior defensive linemen, those guys are doing an amazing job. I love that one attempt screen pass. Hyder read it and then backed off, and he just basically put his back right up against the running backs. And so that's when I don't know, it wasn't a sack. Did he get it off? I forget who got the hit, but it was the other defensive tackle at the time. But it was an awesome play by Kerry Hyder. Kerry Hyder is one of the best defensive tackles I'd argue about in the league, and he gets like no love from anywhere just because he's such an unknown, and he gets overshadowed by so many others. But he's such a damn good. But like I said, that showed amazing football IQ. by backing off on that one to block the back from getting the ball in the screen pass. I think there was nobody in front of him. He had like everybody in front to go downfield. Like he had the huge convoy going for him. So yeah, definitely that. But other than that, defense is playing pretty solid. We just got to keep it up. Maybe another blitz here or two to try and because I don't see Colt McCoy handling the pressure that well right now, especially because he's Colt McCoy's back. He's a good backup. But that is all for the halftime show. Everybody, thank you very much for joining me. Make sure to stay tuned for after the game. Brian will be on. I believe Jamie's still at work this week, so we got Brian filling in, and he's going to be doing the post game show. I don't think I'm going to be joining this one just because I've got to get up at 2:00 in the morning to go to work, and so I'm pretty much going to be going to sleep as soon as this game's over. Even though I know I'm not going to sleep because win or lose, I usually got so much adrenaline and everything running through me that I don't sleep until probably about 11 o'clock, but I'm going to try. So like I said, everybody, thank you very much. Don't forget Tuesday, me and TJ will be back on at the Niner Faithful Radio on all your socials and Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook, and we will be doing the review of this game. Thank you very much, everybody. Bang, bang, Niner gang.